of discrimination. And we are underway in this Adobe Women's FA Cup 4th round tie. A London derby between Chelsea and Charlton Athletic. And Charlton will be hoping to maybe catch Chelsea a little cold. It's been a while since both of these have been in action due to the winter break. Sonia Bonpastor, in her pre-match press conference, spoke about how important it is this second part of the season, that they've not achieved nothing yet, Chelsea, despite their form. This is the stage, the second part of the season, where silverware is won. Here's Lauren James, her first touch back in competitive action. Found the feet of Myra Ramirez, but she was dispossessed. And it's given away cheaply in possession. Wrighton cuts it back. Here's Cuthbert. Cuthbert's strike is blocked by Undo. Charlton able to run it clear. Ellie Brazil doing well, and here's Muya on the attack, and her effort on target. Hannah Hampson is the first goalkeeper out of the two forced to make a save. They do have pace on the break, Charlton, with Brazil and Muya. Hutton and Newsham will look to get forward and support down the wings. Here's Millie Bright. Hampton. Natalie Björn. Bright with the long ball forwards. Didn't quite reach its target. Lauren James inside to Erin Cuthbert. Now back with the skipper, Millie Bright. Muya wins it back for Charlton, but Chelsea able to recycle possession. And that's good skill by Baltimore. And the cross was a dangerous one, but it was well watched by Jess Gray. Hasn't seen much action this season, Jess Gray. Has been behind Sophie Whitehouse in the pecking order for Charlton. He's tended to be the cup goalkeeper, the 23-year-old. Muya on the run. Manages to get the pass away to Jodie Hutton. James putting pressure on her. And there was no foul. James with the throw. It's out Ramirez. It was Coria who wins the throw. Yeah. Millie Bright. Karen Hills spoke about how important it was for her side not to give away any cheap chances in the early stages of the match. Charlton looking to keep a compact defensive shape. Baltimore did get to the ball, and it had to be turned behind, and it's a corner. first opportunity for Chelsea to test the Charlton defenders from a set piece. Vicario will take the corner. It's headed away well. Bright flicks it back goalwards, and it was turned over the bar by Björn. Skills battling hard. Just did enough to put pressure onto the Chelsea defender as it bounced her way. Ramirez. Bolton wins the challenge. Bronze. Now Cuthbert. It's a loose pass, and Phyllis is able to play it forward. Here's Muya. Doe's ball in, and Bradley looked to turn, and Muya gets the shot away, and Hampton is behind it. Ball into the box. Bradley ran into the challenge, and it fell kindly for Muya. The shot was straight down the throat of Hannah Hampton, though. But Charlton have already tested the Chelsea goalkeeper on a couple of occasions. And that's given away. Loose pass, and the effort from range straight at Hannah Hampton. Here's Bronze. James. Millie Bright. Lucy Bronze. Plays the ball in to the edge of the box, and James was able to spin and create some space for the shot, but it was straight at Jess Gray. Desperate to get back out on the field and playing again. Lauren James, being such a long layoff for her. Brazil trying to put Millie Bright under some pressure. And she avoids conceding the corner, the Chelsea captain. It's been a good start, though, from the Championship side. Played out a goalless draw with Birmingham in their last game before the winter break. Newsham's throw. Turn pass doesn't quite reach its target. It goes out off of Newsham for a Chelsea throw. Jean-Francois plays the 1-2 with Baltimore, and it's another Chelsea throw. Chelsea's last game was in the Women's Champions League, a 2-1 victory over Real Madrid in the Spanish capital. Comfortably easing through their Champions League group as winners. With a 100% record. Newsham's throw. really bright. A bit too much on that. Ball out wide towards Baltimore. And there's been a little bit of rustiness from Chelsea in possession in the early stages of this game. A few loose passes. Mislaid balls that you don't necessarily associate with Chelsea. Newsom's throw down the line. Brazil is battling. It's well done by Baltimore. He sends it over the top, and Ramirez does manage to bring it under control. Macario cleared away by Skeels. Baltimore's throw. Macario into the path of Ramirez. And a low cross, easily cleared by Bradley. And Baltimore unable to bring it under control, and it goes out for a Charlton throw. Bradley gives it back to Newsham. Nuya. Roll at Newsham. Gives it straight to Lucy Bronze. Erin Cuthbert. Now Bright. Björn. Bronze. James does well to spin her marker. James's cross. No one there from a Chelsea point of view. And Muya is able to collect it, and she wins the throw. Excellent play though by Lauren James as she got past Pierce. It was a scintillating ball that just needed a touch. And that's what Lauren James brings to both Chelsea and England. She's been missed. Such an exciting player. Can be the match winner and create something out of nothing. Björn. Well, this is how you would expect the game to settle down. This will be the pattern. Chelsea dominating possession. Charlton having to work very hard off the ball, but it will be down to whether they can take their chances on the break. Björn. Bright. Cuthbert. Allowed to turn and pick out the pass to Wrighton. Bradley collects the loose ball. Brazil's unable to keep hold of possession. Here is Bronze. Jean-Francois back to Bronze, and now James. Bronze again. Jean-Francois tees it up for Lauren James, who gets the shot away. It was straight at Jess Gray, the goalkeeper. Might have caused the goalkeeper a few issues if she'd have been able to plant it to either side of her. As it was straight down the throat of the Charlton stopper. Erin Cuthbert, 4-time winner of this competition with Chelsea. Ellie Bright has won it 5 times. Of course, they lost to the eventual winners, Manchester United, in the semi-finals last season. Did win the trophy in 2021, 2022 and 2023. Lucy Bronze, now Lauren James. Baltimore. Björn. Cuthbert. It's good defending by Charlton. It's no outball for them. It'll be a Chelsea throw. Bronze's throw. Here's Ramirez. Comes out for a Chelsea corner. Taken short. Macario. Wrighton's cross. It's headed down and cleared away by Ellie Brazil, who was in the right place for Charlton. As it was flicked down at the edge of the 6-yard box. It was Brazil who was there to clear it away. James's cross just has too much on it. Ramirez jumping, but ball just above her head. Five goals in 14 appearances so far this season for the Colombian international. Gray's kick forwards. It's a good header by Bright. Brazil flicks it on. It's out off for Baltimore. And I think the goalkeeper may have pulled something when taking that goal kick. And Jess Gray needs some treatment. Well, Sophie Whitehouse, who, as I mentioned earlier, has been playing the majority of games for Charlton this season, has been the starter in the Championship, is amongst the subs. It would be hugely disappointing for Jess Gray if her afternoon is to end with an injury caused by taking a goal kick. It does give the managers a few moments to deliver some messages on to their players. I'm sure Karen Hills will be fairly satisfied with the start from her side. They've limited Chelsea to a few chances from outside the box, and Charlton have caused Chelsea a few issues on the break, as you can see here. This probably the best chance, as it fell for Karin Muya. Shot straight at Hannah Hampton, but Karin Muya and Ellie Brazil linking down that Charlton right have caused Chelsea a few issues at times. Chelsea have had their chances as well, though. This was brilliant work from Lauren James. The cross just begging to be connected with, and no one could quite get a touch on it, and in the end it was easily cleared by Charlton. But Lauren James has already looked lively when she's been allowed to cut inside. She's had a couple of efforts on goal as well. Well, Jess Gray is going to continue for the moment. But Sophie Whitehouse is warming up. We'll see whether Charlton do need to make a change of goalkeeper at some stage. Baltimore. Nicely worked, and here is Sandy Baltimore again. Ramirez runs into the tackle, and a free kick given the way of Charlton. They actually do have a good record against Chelsea, Charlton. They've won 4, drawn 1. They've only lost 2 of their 7 meetings, but a lot of those matches were played before Chelsea became the behemoth that they are now in women's football. Juan Francois. Here's Baltimore. Now Bright. Björn. Lucy Bronze has tons of space to take the ball forward. Now here's James. Cuthbert. Back to Bronze. Bronze's cross. James hits it goalwards, and it's a really good save by Gray. Still the danger not fully clear as the ball's put back in. Collected by Juan Francois. Here's Bright. Now Björn. Controlled by Baltimore. Juan Francois. And the loose pass goes out of play. Well, what a save by Jess Gray. As it was worked well by Chelsea. Bronze's cross, and it was just sent goalwards by Lauren James, and Gray reacted well down low to keep the ball out. Closest either side have come to breaking the deadlock. She was nursing a little bit of an injury, Jess Gray. She moved fine to make that save. Phyllis with the turn, and Pierce runs into the challenge of Macario. Here is Bronze. Intercepted by Barton. Yeah. Bright. Baltimore looking for the run of Wrighton, but too much on the pass. Jess Gray making a save that certainly prevented Chelsea from taking the lead. Just wonder if she's able to kick the ball long from a goal kick, but worth monitoring that situation as the game progresses. Cuthbert. Erin Cuthbert again. Looking to turn and move the ball out wide. Baltimore trying to squeeze it between two red shirts to pick out Brighton, and then Newsham is fouled. Ramirez making her feelings known towards the referee. She didn't believe a free kick should have been given. We'll see how Jess Gray kicks the ball here. Looks to be okay. Whatever did bother her earlier in the game, not troubling her anymore. Here's Cuthbert. Björn. Lucy Bronze again has plenty of space to work in. Now James tries to lay it inside for Macario, who was tugged. And a free kick given to Chelsea, and this is in a very dangerous area. Needless foul from a Charlton perspective. Let's gift to Chelsea with a brilliant opportunity to test Jess Gray. Macario and Wrighton over the ball. It's Macario, it's against the wall. Wrighton picks up the pieces. And the cross is flicked down, it's headed away by Brazil. Cuthbert loses possession. It's recycled by Baltimore. Now Bright. Macario. Brazil stops her in her tracks. Now Bronze. It's brilliant from Bronze, but the cross is closed down and it's a Chelsea corner. Good defending by Jodie Hudson. Well, this was the free kick. Shot from Katerina Macario straight against the wall. The defence doing their job. More work though for Charlton to do on the defensive front here. It's flicked on at the near post. No one there from a Chelsea point of view. Here's James. Macario. Oh, lovely footwork from her. And she just ran out of room. The challenge coming in from Jodie Hudson. Excellent first touch. And a lovely bit of skill to nip through a gap of two defenders, but she just ran out of room in the end. James gives it back to Bronze. Lucy Bronze. Here's Cuthbert, and it took a deflection on its way behind. Kira Skills got something in the way, as it was fired goalwards by Erin Cuthbert here. Just came off the head of Kira Skills. Macario. Wrighton's cross. Here's Macario. Shot is blocked by Hutton. Well, they're throwing their bodies on the line from a defensive point of view, Charlton. But it does feel they're holding on in this period of the game. Chelsea with their tails up, can they make this pressure pay. Bradley. Charlton would just be relieved to have a bit of possession, just to take the pressure off for a few moments. And there'll be no rush in taking the throw. Back by Bradley. Well recovered from Bronze. Here's Baltimore. Bright. Diagonal ball does find the head of Bronze, the head of James rather. Juan Francois. Baltimore. Björn. Now here's Bronze. It's bounced into the path of Cuthbert, and the effort from Macario was a tame one, easily dealt with. Björn. Cuthbert. Macario. Now Bronze. It's a good ball in, and on the turn, Ramirez forces an excellent save from Gray. A combination of goalkeeper and defender keeps it out. Lovely first touch from Ramirez, and then, well, Gray just made herself big, and then there were enough Charlton defenders around the goalkeeper to clear the ball out. Corner's too close to Gray, who punches it clear. Macario's delivery. And the shot from Baltimore hits her own player, and Brazil is there to clear it away for Charlton. Pressure mounting on this Charlton defence. They're holding out at the moment. Björn. Here's Lauren James. Well, that's easily gathered by Jess Gray. I just need something to take the pressure off for them at the moment, Charlton. It's hard work for them. And Phyllis almost gave it away in a dangerous position. Brighton into Macario. Runs into a wall of red shirts. Brazil miskicks it. Cuthbert picks it up. Here's Bronze. Now Lauren James. Lucy Bronze again for Chelsea. The cross is blocked by Ellie Brazil. James wins it back, and it stays in play. Just wasn't able to be controlled. The cross by Ramirez. Bright. Baltimore runs out of space. And they're defending their box very well at the moment, Charlton. Here's James looking to play the 1-2. Lauren James misses the target. It might just take a little bit of magic from the likes of Lauren James to unlock this tough Charlton defence, and she nearly did here. Played the 1-2 with Ramirez, but she couldn't keep the shot down. That's Ellie Brazil, who is receiving some treatment. Could be a big blow. She's not able to continue from a Charlton point of view. Well, Chelsea are doing a lot right. And you do feel that once they get a goal, 2 or 3 may follow. But at the moment, Charlton are defending with great desire, putting their bodies on the line, making it very difficult for the Blues in and around the Charlton penalty area. But they were never going to go toe-to-toe with Chelsea. This is, I'm sure, what the players and Sonia Bonpastor would have expected. And Brazil is back on her feet. And it looks as if she's going to continue. Was a former 800-metre gold medalist back in her school days, won the English Schools Championships, Ellie Brazil. Does have that turn of pace that she's such a dangerous player, particularly at championship level. Actually had a couple of glorious opportunities in the last game that Charlton played against Birmingham. They should have won it late on. Here's James. Trying to pull the strings for Chelsea. Cuthbert. Björn. Bronze with, again, plenty of space to operate in. Into the feet of James, Macario and Cuthbert. Another good chance for Chelsea. Erin Cuthbert this time finding herself in a bit of room in the box. Was, again, great build-up play. She knows that really she should have hit the target. Jean-Francois, Brighton, cleared away by Skeels. Brazil sends it long. I'm sure Charlton will be targeting half-time. If they can get into the break at 0-0. That's part one of the job done from their point of view. Chelsea desperate to break the deadlock in these next 5 minutes or so. James. Bronze. And it's headed in! Mayra Ramirez breaks the deadlock for Chelsea. A super header that gave Jess Gray no chance. And Chelsea finally have their noses in front. Bronze with plenty of time and space to pick out the cross, and it was stood up to the near post, and Mayra Ramirez made the run, and it was a super header. A 6th goal in all competitions for the Colombian. And finally, Chelsea have the lead, and it has been coming. And Charlton's brave rear guard has been exposed, and well, now they'll have to try and be a bit more pragmatic in possession and try and use the ball a little better. It's easier said than done. Skills. Phyllis. Played forward, and here is Barton, who lays it across, and Millie Bright had to be alert. With Ellie Brazil in close attendance, it was good defending by the Chelsea captain. Hudson's throw. Hudson again. It's worked back to Hudson. He sends in the cross, but it's come off the outside of her boot and it's gone out for a goal kick. Here's Bright. Just a little bit of a warning sign there that Chelsea can't switch off. Charlton do carry a threat going forward. Here's Wrighton. Stands the ball up, and that's a brilliant save by Gray. Top goalkeeping as the ball was stood up, and the header by Ramirez. He nearly had a second, if not for a super stop from Jess Gray. Kaylee Barton is down on the ground. No, it's Jodie Hudson who is down, receiving some treatment. From a Charlton point of view, they do need to try and keep it at 1 for as long as possible. Chelsea know that if they get a second, you would think it's almost an impossible task for Charlton to try and overturn a 2-goal deficit. Such is the quality that is within the Chelsea squad. Millie Bright deep in conversation with Lucy Bronze and Natalie Björn. Jodie Hudson still receiving treatment. There'll be a fair bit of added time to be played at the end of this first half. We've had a couple of injury stoppages. Had the goal as well. And this is how Chelsea took the lead. Bronze standing the ball up to the near post. It did take a deflection across, but it didn't put Myra Ramirez off. A fantastic header. And Chelsea in front. Well, Hudson back on her feet, which is good to see. Might have been a bit of a head clash. We'll restart play with a corner. Seven minutes, a minimum of 7 to be played. At the end of this first half, I told you there'd be a big chunk. Corners towards Bright. Here's James. Brighton. Delivery from deep, and it's found Ramirez, who goes down under the challenge, and a penalty has been given. It was a good first touch by Mayra Ramirez as she took down the cross, and she was pulled back by Gracie Pearce, and the official Joanne Horwood pointed straight to the spot. And Chelsea have the chance to go 2 up on the stroke of half-time. Lucy Bronze has the ball. We've had a couple of penalties this season that have been successful, Chelsea. And Lucy Bronze is not going to take it. It will be Guru Wrighton. Can she celebrate signing her new contract earlier this week with a goal? Wrighton against Gray. It's in! Chelsea take a 2-0 lead. Guru Wrighton from the spot. A coolly placed penalty, and the WSL leaders are in command in this Women's FA Cup 4th round tie. Made no mistake with the spot kick, Guru Wrighton. And on the score sheet, in the same week that she committed her future to Chelsea, will remain with the club until 2026. Such an important player, has been over the years. It's her 6th season with the Blues. And that will make Chelsea feel a lot better about themselves at the break. It's a long, long way back in this tie for Charlton now, having defended so valiantly throughout the first half. We're going to have to come up with something different to try and turn the game around against this quality Chelsea side in the second half. The goals have been an issue for Charlton this season, only 15 scored. Clears it away. It's well kept in play by Chelsea. And will there be an advantage played? Well, I thought that was a foul. The referee's played on, and here's Muya. And the offside flag was up as the ball was played forward. Here's Bronze. Gario back to Bronze. I've had a lot of joy down this right, Chelsea. Bronze looking to create something again. Ran into the challenge from Barton. Cuthbert. Björn. Lauren James. Lucy Bronze. Here's Cuthbert. Put it away by Skills. Baltimore's cross. And Bronze, does she keep it in place? She does, and it's, again, excellent work by Jess Gray, the goalkeeper. An awkward one for her to deal with. Still the danger not clear. Here's Bronze. Pierce finally makes the challenge. For a moment there, it looked as if the ball was just going to drop over the head of Jess Gray, but she clawed it out. Cuthbert. Now Millie Bright. Baltimore. Cario. Here's Guru Wrighton. They get a third before the break. It's likely the last attack. Lucy Bronze works it into Ramirez. Here's Bronze again. Now Cuthbert. Ramirez. Björn. Again, it's good work by Charlton defensively, working so hard. Bronze. Now the cross goes in. Ramirez unable to bring it under control. Button has time to clear it. It is so tiring chasing shadows at times, as it has been for Charlton throughout this first half. Chelsea with a 2-0 lead at the break. It hasn't all been their own way, but Myra Ramirez heading in a Lucy Bronze deflected cross, and then a penalty that was dispatched by Guru Wrighton means at the break it is Chelsea that lead this London derby in the Women's FA Cup. Fourth round by 2-0. Let's take a look at the highlights. Charlton did carry a threat in the early stages. Caroline Muir forcing Hannah Hampton into a save. This was Lauren James turning and getting her shot on target, but it was comfortably dealt with by Jess Gray. And they carried a real threat down the right, Chelsea, throughout the first half. James with an excellent ball in. It was begging to be tapped in, but no one could make the vital touch. And then James herself deciding to take on the shot. Straight at Jess Gray, though. This was James again, almost breaking the deadlock. Excellent goalkeeping from Gray, who has made 2 or 3 fine saves throughout the first half. Another one there, making herself big, keeping out Myra Ramirez. And backstage, she felt could be one of those days for Chelsea. Cuthbert here missing a gilt-edged chance, failing to hit the target. But this cross from Lucy Bronze was met by Myra Ramirez. It was an excellent header, guiding it over Jess Gray. The goalkeeper given absolutely no chance. And that was the deadlock broken. Wrighton playing this ball in, and again Ramirez with the header. This time Gray equal to it. And this was the foul for the penalty. Gracie Pearce with her arms on the back of Myra Ramirez. Joanne Horwood pointed to the spot, and Guru Wrighton stepped up and dispatched the penalty with ease, sending Jess Gray the wrong way. Chelsea, before the break, had this chance as well to make it 3. Great, reaching up high and dealing with the awkward ball very well. So Chelsea in a commanding position in this FA Cup 4th round tie. Charlton have it all to do in the second half. Half-time here at Kings Meadow. It is Chelsea 2, Charlton Athletic 0.
Still Ella 2, no! Oh! Tremendous from Toon!
Oh my word. That's ridiculous.
Drilled back in and what a goal! Oh, that's a great strike by Jane Ludlow. Arsenal free kick. Charlton have been in the lead for just over 4 minutes. Scott leaves it. Dummy hasn't quite worked, it's fired in and Tony and Wayne can't get there. And the inevitable has happened. Kelly Smith has levelled for Arsenal. It was precise and it was in one place, but Tony and Wayne couldn't get to.
Yankee looks favourite. Rachel Yankee for Fulham. Terrific free kick. Rachel Yankee breaks the deadlock and Leanne Hall is beaten at last. The angles weren't quite right, the wall couldn't do its job and Rachel Yankee did hers and Fulham lead in the cup final.
Yeah, fantastic free kick by Rachel Yankee. She's found the little gap, she's gone over the top of the wall and Leanne Hall obviously very unsighted.
Superb free kick from Rachel Yankee.
Ellie Roebuck gets the ball. You can see how Chelsea players are tight. Their Manchester City players don't want easy possession, but good turn from Bunny Shaw.
First time she's done that, away from Nowen. That's a really good pass as well. I think Carter put off Hemp just about enough, but she will get a second chance here. Hemp, away from Bright, it's Lauren Hemp. Oh! Lauren Hemp puts City back on level terms. And that is exactly how she can punish you. 6 goals in 6 games for City's superstar.
And what a finish this was. On her left foot, preferred, cuts in on her right foot and just arcs it around the goalkeeper. And Katrin Berger gets herself a little yard away from Millie Bright. And the trajectory of this, just look at it from behind the goal. Beautiful going away from Ann-Katrin Berger. Probably the power on it deceives Berger in the goal. Doesn't have time to set off, doesn't have time to take off, but allows her inside. And when you see that side netting ripple, you know that it's been an exceptional finish.
Lovely touch from Helen Lander, away from Bassett. Is this Chelsea's moment? It is! Chelsea land the first blow. It's Helen Lander.
A know, he said that it'd either be a mistake or a piece of brilliance, and what a piece of centre-forward play that was from Helen Lander. What a great turn straight past the centre-half, kept her composure, left footer. That's a brilliant finish, and you know, well deserved for her. She's worked really, really hard and shown that quality. You know, you're there one-on-one in an FA Cup final. That's a good finish. You know, she's under pressure. She made sure she put it away. That's what it means.
Looking for Fleeting. He just lost her footing. Chance now for Arsenal, and it's one that's been brilliantly taken. A fantastic goal by Kim Little. She had the awareness then to look up and maybe see that Fleeting was coming back from an offside position. But Arsenal have taken the lead in spectacular fashion.
Absolutely fantastic goal. I think it has been coming. You know, you can see Kim Little's been on the ball quite a lot. She's been, you know, getting free kicks, but, you know, a little nutmeg's there. And to have this sort of composure to just knock it past the player and just nice little side foot into the corner. It was coming, and, you know, Bristol have to get their heads up now and start believing in themselves and getting forward a little bit more. But Kim Little, you know, I think we mentioned her as a key player, and that's why.
Sanderson, Fleeting and Smith in the centre. Sanderson looks for Julie Fleeting, it's headed away. Drill back in, and what a goal! Oh, that's a great strike by Jane Ludlow. On the stroke of half-time, Arsenal lead 3-1. And if there were question marks over whether the first goal that Jane Ludlow scored is hers, no arguments about that. It is a belter from the Arsenal captain.
That's a fantastic strike, fantastic hit.
Given away, and Hathwick can progress towards goal. Now Wrighton. Intelligent move from England. It's Cuthbert! Oh, that is sensational! Wow! Erin Cuthbert! With an absolute belter! Chelsea back in front, and in some style.
Now this is befitting of an FA Cup final in front of that sea of Chelsea fans. Good square back, good layoff for Erin Cuthbert. Can't quite get it out of her feet, but the power she gets from such little backlift. You just see the layoff there. Oh, top corner, just the underside of the bar, and nothing Ellie Roebuck getting her feet across, top hand, everything she could try and do to get there. That was unstoppable. You can see here the lovely camera angle. It goes straight down the throat of it. And what a finish for Erin Cuthbert. She's covered every blade of grass today for Chelsea on this pitch.
Three, four. Trying to contain herself.
Okay, run to stay on sides. She's very much on sides. Oh my word. That's ridiculous. 3-0 Chelsea. And that is a finish out of this world. Such composure, such finesse. Wonderful from Sam Kerr.
Wow, this is absolute world class. Terrific run. She just kept herself on side, I think. And then she had a long time, and when strikers have a long time to think about it. But perfect execution of the lob. And she's had a good game. And Zinsberg has had a brilliant game as well in goal. She's let 3 in, but she's kept a lot out. But that is just world class from Sam Kerr.
Nelson into Ella Toon. Room to work with here for Ella Toon. And still Ella Toon. Oh! Tremendous from Toon to give Manchester United the lead in the cup final with a cracker. a goal fit for any major final, and it gives Mark Skinner's side the lead on the stroke of half-time. That is simply tremendous from Toon, and it's Manchester United 1, Tottenham Hotspur 0.
Yeah, just seeing her glimpse of her face there, she still looks frustrated about that from that one 7 minutes ago or whatever it was, that she didn't get her shot away. And it comes from a giveaway, and United are just so fast to transition. You see the ball here, Zellum calms it down, finds that ball that releases play, and you know, Toon receives the ball not far inside, well, I think it's just inside the Spurs half. No one's there to close her down. Spurs are too expansive. Sumanen slides in. Wow. The ball's outside the width of the goal until it just curls back round at the last second. That is exceptional. I think a goal like that is one that you absolutely want to score in an FA Cup final, that's for sure. And that's a magnificent finish, and it's a reflection of the quality that someone like Ella Toon really has.
Welcome back to Kingsmeadow, where it's Chelsea 2, Charlton Athletic 0. A clinical first half in the end from the WSL leaders, who put themselves in front via a Myra Ramirez header, and then Guru Wrighton doubled the lead from the penalty spot. There has been a couple of changes for Chelsea, with Captain and Charles both coming on at half-time. Charlton, as they ended the first half. So 2 changes at the break for Chelsea. And this is a big ask for Charlton to try and turn this match around during this second half. And we're back underway at Kingsmeadow. Confirmation of the Chelsea substitutes. Chelsea on course to continue this unbeaten record under Sonia Bonpastor. This incredible run that they've had. Here's Millie Bright. Bronze picking up and charging forward. That will be a Charlton throw. Doe doing well to win the challenge. Newsham, possession given away. Ramirez plays the ball inside, and it's a lovely finish. And Chelsea extend their lead. They have a third. Aggie Beever-Jones also on at the break with an excellent finish. What an introduction for her. Only been on the pitch a matter of minutes, and she finds herself on the score sheet. The task for Charlton has just got that little bit more difficult. I wonder when it will be come a damage limitation exercise. Here's Muya. Hutton's cross, fired straight behind. I just wonder whether she actually went for goal there, but it was an ambitious attempt. Well, that goal for Aggie Beever-Jones coming in her 50th Chelsea appearance. Phyllis Bright with the clearance. And Doe. Charles just allowed it to roll out of play. Well, loose touch. Presented possession to Barton. Barton's cross. And Cuthbert is there to clear away for Chelsea. Hutton's ball down the line. Intercepted by Bronze, who now breaks forwards. And here's Aggie Beaver-Jones. Rolls it across, it's blocked by Pearce. Now here's Bronze again. Aggie Beaver-Jones. Good ball in, and Captain wasn't able to take the shot on first time and hit the target. More excellent work down that right-hand side for Chelsea that provided plenty of chances throughout the first half. Beaver-Jones coming on to replace Lauren James, and looks as if it's going to be quite fruitful that channel for Chelsea in the second half as well, if the early stages of it are anything to go by. Here's Bradley for Charlton. Flicks it back to Brazil. Newson's cross. Pearce. Hutton. And that'll be a corner as it deflects behind off of Lucy Bronze. Charlton showing what they've got in an attacking sense here. The corner's a decent one, and Skills was challenging with Bright, and I think the official says it came out. It's off of Bright, and it's going to be another corner. This time it's powered across, and again it's Bright who makes the intervention at the front post. Nuya. It's a better cross. It's off the head of Scholes. And that will be gratefully gathered by Hannah Hampton. That was a decent couple of minutes from Charlton. Now here's Lucy Bronze. He's the 1-2 with Ramirez. Here's Bronze back to Ramirez. Now Beaver-Jones. It'll be a Chelsea throw. It was a really positive 45 minutes for Lauren James on her return. She'll be glad to have got those minutes under her belt, and another couple of changes coming for Chelsea. Newskin and Amano, the two coming on. Ramirez, who opened the scoring, has gone off at the other side of the pitch. Erin Cuthbert has also been taken off for Chelsea. Such is the depth of this Chelsea squad that they're able to bring on two very good players in Newskin and Amano. Here is Amano. And the 1-2 with Bronze, who was leaned on by Jodie Hutton. Hutton did well as the ball trickles behind for a goal kick. Good ball, and that's picked out the run of Muya, who works it inside. Here's Newsham. Oh, well. It was a simple pass back to Carrie Muya. She made a mess of it, Charlotte Newsham. Some treatment is needed for Oriane Joan-Francois. Well, this is the third Chelsea goal. Ramirez teeing it up for Aggie Beever-Jones, and it was a cool finish. Excellent from Aggie Beever-Jones, marking her 50th Chelsea appearance with a goal. 6th goal of the campaign already for the 21-year-old. Who has a huge future in front of her. Already an established star, really. Got 12 goals last season. Well, Joan-Francois still down, receiving some treatment, but back up to her feet now. Sure, she's going to try and run whatever issue she has off. Already wins today in the FA Cup for London City Lionesses, who beat Fulham in another London derby. Sunderland are through. They got past Exeter City women. Manchester City 3-0 winners against Ipswich Town. Newcastle beating Nottingham Forest by 1-0. Wolves were 2-0 winners at Cheltenham Town women. Rugby Borough beat the London Bees. Here, Chelsea 3-0 up. And on the attack with Charles. Rolled in towards Beever-Jones, but she wasn't able to get it under control. Charles with the throw. Newskin. Back to Bright. Eve Charles. Right, sent it into the channel. And again, it was defended well enough by Charlton. Newsham with the throw. And Doe. Back with Great. Bronze with the interception. Really Bright. Bjorn. Bright. Happy just to retain possession, Chelsea, and take their time in trying to create an opening. That's it. Loose touch though by Charles, and she commits the foul. And Charlton are going to go to their substitutes bench for the first time this afternoon. Jodie Hutton's afternoon is over, and Sophie O'Rourke is on to replace her. Kaylee Barton also coming off. Atlanta Primus. The Jamaican international. To replace her. So Barton and Hudson both put in good shifts for Charlton, but afternoons are over. It has been hard work this first hour for this Charlton side. That was a crunching challenge by O'Rourke, having just come on the field. Francois lost it. Newsom. Now Mouillet stands one up, but again takes a deflection. It's going to be another corner in the second half for Charlton. Can they make one pay? Still getting plenty of support from the travelling supporters, who are desperate to see their team at least get a goal. Mel Phillips will take the corner. And it's a poor one. Went in and then straight out of play. Frustrating from a Charlton point of view. And that's rather summed up their afternoon, as they've got into good positions in the final third at times, but the quality has not been there with the final ball. Nicely played out from the back by Chelsea. Bronze wins the throw. Here's Amano. Still Hamano. Bronze's cross. Headed away by Newsham, who gets to her own clearance and keeps hold of possession for Charlton. The ball is just in front of Muya. Brighton. Recycling possession well, Chelsea. Bright. Yeah. Here's Millie Bright again. Now work to Charles. Here's Juan-Francois. As it's worked into Captain, and she was fouled, and this is in a very dangerous position, this free kick, as Mano threatened to take a quick one. Well, there'll be a few fancying this. Micah Hermano, Aggie Beaver-Jones and Guru Wrighton all over the ball. It's going to be Micah Hermano who hits it. Well, she just drags it straight wide. Tried something different. Japanese international, and it didn't come off. Muya. Skills keeps it in play and plays it out for a Charlton throw. This will, I'm sure, inspire Charlton at the end of this game. This is where they want to be, the level they want to be playing at week in, week out. Captain, Bronze, Vika Captain. Now Hermano. Came so close to promotion last season, but fell away in the final stages. They have a really good academy. And under Karen Hills, things are going in the right direction for Charlton Athletic as a club. Here's Muya on the charge. Fantastic run by her. Now, Newsom's cross. Just had too much on it. Won't be kept alive by O'Rourke. And her cross is too close to Hannah Hampton, who can gather. Charles. Millie Bright. Björn. Nuska. Phyllis able to collect the loose ball, but Chelsea have won it back. Beaver Jones. Here's Wrighton. Just couldn't quite feed it back into the path of Aggie Beaver Jones. Swan Francois keeps it in play. And Chelsea, I'm sure, feel as if it's job done. Despite 20 minutes of this game being left to play. They're going to put their place in the 5th round. But Charlton won't want to concede again, playing for pride. If they can get themselves on the score sheet, that will be some moment for the travelling supporters. Not had the longest trip, this London derby, but to score against a team who could potentially at the end of the season have all the trophies would be fantastic for them. And the ball is laid across, and this is a big chance for Niamh Charles, who makes no mistake with the finish. She found herself in acres of space, Niamh Charles, and the ball surprisingly rolled across the penalty area. Charles, I don't think, was the target. She definitely wasn't, but she was there to pick up the pieces. And a cool side-footed finish. First goal of the campaign for Niamh Charles, who continues her recovery from shoulder surgery. And it's 4-0 to Chelsea. And if it wasn't game over, it is now. Here's Charles. Sends it down the line, and she'll chase her own pass and get to it. Amano. Now Wrighton. And the volley is blocked from Bronze. Amano able to turn and bring it under control. Here is Newskin. Bright picks up Charles. Wrighton with the back flick. Newsom was alert to it. Captain. Björn. Amano. Bronze. Chelsea smell blood and they want more. Bronze work back to win possession back for the Blues. Here's Bright. Captain. Swan Francois. Now Björn. Switch of play. Didn't pick out its target, but Amano is there, and now Charles couldn't quite find the run of Wrighton. Charlotte Newsham gives it back to Undo. Here's Newsham again. There's nowhere to go apart from down the line, and Amano picks it up. Here's Muia. And she was just caught. We're going to see further changes by Charlton. Siebert comes on to replace Ellie Brazil, and Mary Bashford also on for the Addicts. Karin Muya being withdrawn. I have to say that she's been impressive from an attacking sense for Charlton. Karin Muya, as the transfer window is open. It's a shop window. Charles, now Bright. Rather awkward for Charles to deal with, and in the end she loses possession. Newsham. Bashford. Here's Bradley. Crosses in. Wouldn't quite fall for a red shirt. Pearce. Romano's there to intercept for Chelsea. And now the opportunity to break is on as Bronze sprints forward. In for Ike Beaver-Jones, who has forced another unbelievable save from Jess Gray. Brilliant run by Lucy Bronze, and Ike Beaver-Jones thought she'd scored, but the goalkeeper gets her fingertips to it. Oh, despite conceding 4, she's had an excellent game. Corner's in, it's headed away by Pearce. And Amano was fouled. Siebert keen to get into the action, having just come on. Concedes the free kick. They have already been active in the transfer market. Charlton, Greta Humphreys joining on loan from Chelsea, but she's unable to play against her parent club, so not involved this evening. Neve Charles. Right turn, gives it back to Bright. Björn. Into the final 10 minutes here. Jean-Francois. Cleared away by Undo. And here is Bradley. She hasn't got any support, but she does well to hold it up. Now Newsham. Undo. Siebert. Bradley. Bashford. And this is good football from Charlton. It's a Charlton throw. Back in action in the Championship next weekend, Charlton, when they take on Durham. It's a big game if they're to get themselves back in the hunt for promotion. Here is Juan-Francois. Now the cross is put in towards Amano. And the offside flag was up. Currently 8th in the table, but it is very close. 5 points separate 8th and top in the Championship. Birmingham, the current leaders, on 20 points. Charlton have 15. As for Chelsea, next up for them next Sunday is another London derby as they return to Women's Super League action against struggling West Ham United. And they're in League Cup action in midweek at home to Durham. Games come thick and fast after the winter break. Björn. Newscombe with the ball towards Charles, but just had a little bit too much on it. Natalie Björn to Millie Bright. Charles into Wrighton, who turns and then gives it back to Niamh Charles. Crosses in and it's mishit by Swan Francois. Time switches play. Bounce off of Pearce and it will be a Chelsea corner. And for Chelsea fans, the draw for the 5th round is tomorrow at 6:30 UK time, live on the Adobe Women's FA Cup YouTube channel. Oh, almost a 6. Almost a 5th as Niamh Charles found some space, and again Jess Gray making a really good save. Hamano. It's a good turn by Captain, and now the ball put in by Charles. It's bouncing about in the box. Hamano. Captain. Chelsea on the hunt for a 5th. Hamano. Millie Bright. Now Niamh Charles. Wrighton. Guru Wrighton. Hamano. Into Juan Francois. It's a good block by Skills. Bronze picks it up for Chelsea. Her pass was straight to Alicia and Doe, who cleared it away. Niamh Charles, Guru Wrighton, Hamano, now Bright, Hamano again. Chelsea toying with Charlton. Like a cat with a ball of twine. It's well done by Mel Phillips just to hold it up and try and relieve a bit of pressure. Here's Bradley. Bronze working back well to make the interception, and Björn mops up for Chelsea. Well, no one's left early. They've enjoyed this cup tie, despite the cold temperature here inside Kingsmeadow. Despite the scoreline, it has been hard work at times for Chelsea. Here's Niamh Charles, fires it across. Bronze. Intercepted by Primus. Bradley does well. Here is Newsom. Primus. Good football, but the out ball intercepted by Charles. Newskin. A chance for a break. Bradley's making the run, and Bradley was almost picked out. Hannah Hampton swept up. Good goalkeeping. She's not had an awful lot to do, Hannah Hampton, but when she's been called on, she's done well. Here's Mel Phillips. Now Charlotte Newsom. Phillips gets it back to Undo. Here's Gracie Pierce. She's gifted it straight to Guru Wright, and that could be dangerous. Lucy Bronze. Ball is put in. It goes out for a Chelsea throw. Well, there's going to be a final Charlton change. And Melissa Phillips is the player withdrawn. And Janice Chine coming on for what remains of this game. Captain. Newskin. Now Bronze skips inside one player and then lays it to Beaver Jones. The shot was blocked. Here's Millie Bright. Amano. I'm sure Sonia Bonpastor has enjoyed her first experience of a Women's FA Cup tie. The team are going to run out comfortable winners. Here's Bronze. Shine with the challenge. Captain. Amano. Captain. into added time here. Cleared away by Skeels. Bright's header. Oh, could be an opening here, but Bright spotted the danger and came across and made the challenge. Board showed 4 minutes of added time. We've already played one of those. Is there a consolation in this for Charlton? Well, that's it. Foul. Cap time dragged to the ground. And the first yellow card of the game. It's going to be shown to, is it O'Rourke? See who the referee calls over. Despite us nearing the end of the game, O'Rourke can't have any real complaints about that. I think the way that Vika Kaptein fell has caused her a problem here. All of her teammates look quite concerned. Well, Chelsea are going to be in the 5th round of the Adobe Women's FA Cup. The draw taking place tomorrow. Last won the trophy in 2023 when they beat Manchester United in the final. And after missing out on the Wembley occasion last season, they are desperate to get back there this year. As for Charlton, they'll return to championship action, and well, it's all about them trying to put together a promotion push in the second part of the season. This is concerning because Kaptein's still down receiving treatment, and it was rather innocuous. It was a pull back, but I think it was just the way she fell to the ground, whether she banged her back or her head. And the stretcher is needed.
I will show you the whole process.
And Chelsea have used their permitted substitutes.
We wanted to show.
And she is sitting up, Vika Kaptein, which is good to see. I wonder if it was a twist or something. Obviously we're not showing a replay because of the injury, and we've not got a clear look of it. I'm able to fully inform you what the problem is, but worrying scenes nevertheless for Vika Kaptein. And that will be a blemish on this tie for Chelsea. Hopefully the injury isn't as serious as what it looks to be. Summer signing from FC20. Vika Kaptein, who has taken to life at Chelsea fairly well. We've only got a couple of minutes of the added time to play. Well, it could have been more than 4, if not for Jess Gray, who has had a fantastic afternoon in the Charlton goal. And this, what a stunning save. Managing to get her fingertips to the effort from Aggie Beaver-Jones. And again here, the Charlton goalkeeper, this time able to keep it out for Niamh Charles. Well, Vika Kaptein being given a good reception from everyone in this ground. Worrying scenes as she is taken off on the stretcher. She was sitting up at one point. I wonder if it could be a twist in the knee or something like that. I'm only speculating though, and I'm sure we'll find out the full extent of the injury from Sonia Bonpastor at full time. But Chelsea will be down to 10 players for what remains of this cup tie, having used their permitted substitutions. Well, we just have a matter of seconds left to play in this match. Here's Millie Bright. She always celebrates a clean sheet, the Chelsea captain. She'll be delighted to have kept one here on their return to action after the winter break. Charles with the throw. Newskin. Bjorn. Lucy Bronze. Molly Rourke getting a frosty reception from the Chelsea fans after that challenge, which resulted in the injury from pulling Vika Kaptein back. And there is the full-time whistle. Chelsea hit 4 as they book their place in round 5 of the Adobe Women's FA Cup. Goals from Ramirez, a penalty from Wrighton, and then strikes in the second half from Aggie Beaver-Jones and Niamh Charles, securing the victory in this London derby that sees the WSL leaders book their place in the next round. Charlton were brave, they defended stoutly, but in the end they couldn't compete with the quality of their opponents. And Sonia Bonpastor's first FA Cup game as Chelsea manager ends in a convincing victory. Let's take a look at how Chelsea got the win. This was early in the game. Charlton having a chance from Muya, testing Hannah Hampton. Lauren James looked lively in the first half on her return from injury. That was an excellent ball into the box. It just needed someone to touch it goalwards. This was James testing the goalkeeper herself from outside the box. It was Lucy Bruns with this crossing that picked out James, and that was the first of many great saves from Jess Gray, who, despite conceding 4, had a really decent afternoon for Charlton, this time keeping out Myra Ramirez by making herself big. Finally, the deadlock was broken though. This is Erin Cuthbert missing a chance and missing the target. But it was this cross in the 40th minute from Lucy Bronze. It took a deflection, but it was a brilliant header by Myra Ramirez to guide the ball beyond Jess Gray, gave the goalkeeper no chance. And Chelsea, once they got there, noses in front, never looked back. And this was another brilliant bit of goalkeeping. Ramirez almost getting a second, and then this is just what Charlton didn't need, a penalty coming right on the stroke of half-time, and up stepped Guru Wrighton, who doesn't miss from the spot, and she put it away by sending Jess Gray the wrong way. So that gave Chelsea a 2-0 lead at half-time, and it was always going to be a massive task for Charlton to try and turn it around. It was nearly 3 at the break, because Lucy Bronze with that chance again. Jess Gray forced into an amazing save. What a finish this was from Aggie Beaver-Jones, shipping the goalkeeper, only on the pitch a couple of minutes having come on at half-time, but Aggie Beaver-Jones celebrating her 50th Chelsea appearance with a goal. And then the 4th, added by an unlikely goal scorer in Niamh Charles. Right place at the right time as the ball ended up at her feet. And the side foot past Jess Gray made it 4. This was another unbelievable save by Jess Gray, as Beaver-Jones thought she had got her second of the game, and then Charles once again calling Jess Gray into action. So the celebrations are from the Chelsea squad. That one blot on the page, that injury to Vika Kaptein that looked quite serious towards the end of the game as she was stretchered off. But Chelsea are in the hat for tomorrow's 5th round draw. That takes place at 6:30 on the Adobe Women's FA Cup YouTube page. Full time here in South West London. It's finished. Chelsea 4, Charlton Athletic 0. Good night.